February 2026, the Bay of Bengal. Inside the dimly lit combat information center of a warship's hull, a sonar operator freezes as a sharp, repeating ping cuts through the static. On screen, a rogue attack submarine is instantly locked. This was not an American or a Japanese destroyer making the tracking claim. It was the Philippine Navy's brand new guided missile frigate, BRP Miguel Malvar, completely outmaneuvering a silent underwater threat during the elite multinational exercise Milan. For decades, the Philippines was mockingly labeled the weakest link in Southeast Asian defense, forced to patrol contested waters using wooden boats and ancient World War II relics from the United States. Manila simply had no way to stop foreign warships from encroaching on its sovereign exclusive economic zones. Facing overwhelming gray zone pressure and encirclement at sea, the nation reached a breaking point where further retreat meant losing its territorial waters forever. Yet, this recent underwater tracking victory proves Manila has officially broken its defensive curse. But how did an island nation with zero domestic naval industrial base suddenly field an advanced sub-hunter capable of stunning international observers? The answer lies not in Manila, but in the massive naval shipyards of Ulsan, South Korea, where a defense powerhouse is quietly rewriting the maritime balance of power. Before we go on, do you believe these new warships can truly secure the country's maritime future? Subscribe now to stay updated on this unfolding geopolitical shift and tell me where you are watching from. This strategic transformation is powered by the improved variant of the Jose Rizal class design, custom-built by South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries. With a displacement of 3,200 tons and an overall length of 118.4 meters, BRP Miguel Malvar and her sister ship BRP Diego Silang represent an unprecedented technological leap for the fleet. The transition from relying on vacant hull designs to deploying fully integrated weapons systems marks the definitive end of Manila's defense vulnerability. For years, the Philippine Navy's flagship procurement programs were crippled by the fitted for, but not with philosophy, leaving vessels to patrol critical sectors with empty missile decks and uninstalled radars. The older Jose Rizal class frigates originally entered active service with hollow spaces where primary strike and defense systems should have been, turning what should have been deterrents into high-cost targets. South Korea completely reversed this flawed approach with the new Malvar class platform, delivering a surface combatant that is armed and ready for high-intensity operations on day one. At the forefront of this lethal evolution is a 16-cell vertical launch system pre-installed at the shipyard, firing the highly capable vertical launch Mica anti-aircraft missiles to intercept incoming sea-skimming cruise missiles and saturation drone attacks at a range of 20 kilometers. This protective envelope is reinforced by the Turkish-manufactured Gökdeniz 35mm dual-barrel close-in weapons system, a fast-tracking rapid-fire shield that obliterates terminal threats before they can touch the hull. For offensive surface actions, the vessels carry 8 combat-ready Sea Star anti-ship cruise missiles, providing a hard-hitting punch with an effective striking distance of over 150 kilometers. This layered firepower is bound together by the Hanwha Naval Shield Baseline for Combat Management System, which automatically links the active electronically scanned array radar, optronic trackers, and sonar feeds into a single operational picture. By combining this complete sensory array with immediate missile response, the Philippine Navy has permanently broken the curse of unarmed ships and successfully established a credible, multi-domain surface action group. The deployment of these highly capable surface action groups is just one component of a much larger, multi-domain defensive web designed to fortify the archipelago. On May 29, 2026, the Philippine Navy marked a historic milestone during its 128th anniversary celebration at Subic Naval Base. Under the direct observation of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the fleet officially commissioned its second brand new offshore patrol vessel, BRP Raja Lakandula, bearing the hull designation hull number PS-21. Built by South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries, this vessel follows its sister ship, BRP Raja Suleiman, which was integrated into active service just months earlier. With 4 more of these 94.4-meter patrol vessels scheduled for consecutive deliveries under a 30 billion Philippine peso contract, Manila is quickly establishing a continuous presence across its contested maritime borders. Unlike the heavily armed Malvar-class frigates, these offshore patrol vessels function as the endurance workhorses of the fleet, boasting an operational range of 5,500 nautical miles to monitor exclusive economic zones for extended periods. This rapid expansion of surface hulls directly enables the country to execute its new comprehensive archipelagic defense concept, a strategic doctrine that connects individual warships into a coordinated national defense grid. Under this architecture, the Malvar-class frigates serve as mobile command nodes, linking real-time combat data with land-based assets. This integration allows the Navy to coordinate seamlessly with newly deployed systems, including the Japanese-manufactured FPS-3 active electronically scanned array air surveillance radars, and the incoming shore-based Brahmas supersonic anti-ship cruise missile batteries. By weaving together long-range detection, continuous patrol hulls, and integrated missile networks, Manila is creating a formidable defensive shield, effectively transforming its vulnerable coastal gaps into a tightly locked maritime zone that forces foreign fleets to completely recalculate their deployment strategies. This aggressive acceleration of surface hulls and integrated defense grids reveals a much deeper geopolitical reality. All these multi-billion Philippine peso contracts, from advanced guided missile frigates to long-range endurance patrol vessels, point directly to a single industrial origin. South Korea's maritime defense industry, led by the massive manufacturing infrastructure of Hyundai Heavy Industries, has quietly established an absolute monopoly over the modernization of the Philippine Navy. By delivering modular warships ahead of schedule and bundling high-tier technology transfer with combat systems, Seoul has perfected a defense export strategy that Western manufacturers simply cannot match. However, this strategic reliance introduces a profound logistical blind spot that mainstream military media consistently overlooks. By standardizing its entire frontline fleet on South Korean engineering and the Hanwha Naval Shield combat ecosystem, Manila has tied its long-term maritime sovereignty to a foreign supply chain. In the event of a major regional conflict that disrupts the vital shipping lanes between the ports of Ulsan and the naval base at Subic, this billion-dollar armada could face severe shortages of proprietary components and specialized munitions within weeks. The ultimate lesson of the Malvar-class evolution is that modern military power is no longer measured solely by the lethal hardware installed on a ship's deck, but by the independence of the industrial base that keeps those systems running. Manila has successfully bought itself a world-class frontline deterrent, but true maritime resilience will only be achieved when the nation can sustain these advanced platforms entirely on its own. As these formidable warships steam out to encounter complex gray zone challenges, a critical question remains for the future of regional security. Can a developing nation truly maintain its strategic independence when the keys to its ultimate naval survival are held by an overseas industrial powerhouse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.